Na 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 na. Oh. Hello? Hello, hello, hello? Anybody there? Hello? 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 How's it going? Welcome. We're live. It is the second semi-final of the two. And they're doing a decibel reading to try and get these fans ready and in the mood because there's been a delay. We know there's been a delay. The buses were late leaving or arriving at the stadium, MetLife Stadium. It does look absolutely rammed. I can only imagine how hot it is in there right now. I am not envious of any person in that stadium right now. This time on Sunday, we will be starting. Hopefully, we would have started. And the final will have been underway by at least 50 seconds or so. Depending on what they were. I've just realised that we're involved with it and we've got to do the halftime show and there's all sorts of kerfuffle and you know, business going on. But listen, out of the two, I think I'd rather play Real Madrid, to be completely honest with you. PSG, they're on a hot streak. They're doing well. They're European champions. They're doing all right. Obviously, they lost to Botafogo, was it? Who did they lose to? I would prefer neither. Yeah, like you say, Reese. But who did they lose to? Madrid are more inevitable than PSG, though. It was Botafogo they lost to. I don't know. I'm not, like I said yesterday, I'm not expecting to win the final, which, I mean, kind of takes a lot of pressure off of us. Trent is missing from the starting 11, and I don't know for why. Modric is also... I thought Modric left. Or is it still technically the same season? Trent. Due to a setback in training. Are they just realizing now that he's a bit shit? Do you know what I mean? So Modric still plays for them. Ancelotti, you're right, he's been arrested or sentenced to a year in prison. A whole year in prison, of which he will probably never serve. It will probably be a house arrest, you know? Probably a house arrest. It's for tax evasion, Smokey Joe. Ancelotti going to be put behind bars for 12 months for tax evasion or tax-related issues. Hello, everyone. How's it going? Just a bit of a chill one today, I think. I'm a bit knackered after yesterday, and I've got me water. Ice cold. I don't know if you can see just how ice cold that is, but man, refreshing to say the least. Oh, I remember now. Sentences under 2 years in Spain are suspended. Who was it that was sentenced to prison? Was it Neymar? Or was it Messi? I think it was Messi, wasn't it? Messi for tax evasion back in the day. It was Messi, yeah. What are we saying, though? What are we saying? Yeah, about 8 years ago. Jesus Christ. I was so excited for him to be put behind bars, man. If there's only one hater left for Messi, it's me. It's me. But like you say, I can't call this. I don't know. I don't know who's got this. I really don't know which way this is going to go. Oh, I hate this commentator, man. He talks like this, and he really accentuates his. He talks with a real underbite, and it's a goal for Real Madrid. I hate it. I absolutely, it makes my skin crawl. This guy's fucking voice. From MetLife Stadium. He talks like fucking Bane. Not the stadium announcer, the fucking the commentator. The competition so far. It's like, talk normally, man. There's no fucking way that's your normal voice. It's unbearable, man. I don't know the guy's name. Do they only have one stewardess as well? This woman whose lipstick goes up to like there on her face. It's just there. I know girls like to do a little bit over the top to kind of make it look. Hers is like she's just got her whole face is magenta. It looks ridiculous. Any news on Caicedo yet? I saw a video of him coming off the coach after the game, like in the hotel. And he was limping quite a fair bit, and his ankle was like, you know, taped up and everything. So it's a bit frustrating. Maresca has said that he's told Caicedo he has to do everything in his power to ensure that he plays the final. You know, it's a big demand. It's a very big demand. I need to know the name of that commentator, man. It's just so bad. Yeah, Channel 5 today, thank God. Not being funny, I'd rather throw the final than get a Caicedo 3 months injury for next season. I mean, let's not go mad now. Let's not go fucking mad. Please do smash the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and all that good stuff. Let's hope. Let's pray. At the very least, let's hope for a really entertaining game. Because who knows? Who knows? Where's the game on today? Phoebe, do you want to go on that list? Paul Ellis saying, hey, Harry, hope you're well. Enjoying all the streams. Mate, there's loads these days. Although, this is like the penultimate one until... I think it's Leverkusen after this is the next game we do on the watch-alongs. I've got a whole schedule put together, though, boys and girls. Weekdays. We've got Mondays and Fridays are transfer daily streams. Tuesdays and Wednesdays are career mode streams. And then Wednesday, it's like if it's a big day for transfer news, then we'll do a transfer stream. But if not, we'll more than likely do a career mode. Either that or it'll be my day off from streaming. But chances are, between now and the start of next season, it's 5 streams a week for the next, 4 weeks. Then we've got Leverkusen. Then we've got a double header, Chelsea versus Milan and Crystal Palace versus Liverpool in the Community Shield. We then have the Super Cup, PSG versus Tottenham Hotspur. I'm going to be doing Bournemouth versus Liverpool, I think it is, on the opening day. I'm then going to be doing the 12:30 kickoff on Saturday between Aston Villa and Newcastle as part of, that'll be the second of two. Top 4 watch is back, baby. It's nearly back, a month from now. We'll start with Bournemouth versus Liverpool. Then it'll be Villa versus Newcastle. Then it'll be Chelsea versus Palace on Sunday, followed by Manchester United versus Arsenal. A 2-stream day on the day we play against Palace. So 4 watch-alongs on the first weekend. I think Monday is like Leeds versus Everton or some bollocks, which I will not be doing. I will not be doing those games. Neither of those teams are top 4. But busy stuff. Yeah, like you say, I'm going to be busy. A busy boy for the new season. Best believe I'm motivated to get that 20k. We're already nearly at 12.1. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Club World Cup has come in clutch. I tell you that much. I'm thinking, can we get to 13k before the start of the new season? You know, when the Club World Cup is finished, it's going to be tricky. But like I say, I've got loads planned, and fingers crossed we can just about sneak over the line. Just about sneak over the line. Don't join forces with anyone. No, mate, I'm solo for the remainder of this coming season at the very least. I don't know. I got a feeling this is the breakout season for me. You know what I'm saying? I've got a feeling. After this season that's coming is over and done with, I feel like we're going to be in the money now. Do you know what I mean? We've got Premier League coming up. We've got Carabao Cup. We've got FA Cup. We've got Champions League. We've got Champions League watch. We've got top 4 watch. You know, we've got little bits in between. It's going to be a fun year. It's going to be a really, really non-stop season. And the missus is encouraging it. She said, do as many streams as you can because it's clearly working, blah, 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 and all that sort of stuff. So she's behind me. Rufus is behind me. And, I'm excited. I'm very excited for sure. Alex is going to be editing for you. Oh, man. I hate him. I'm so jealous of him. That's offside. He's got VIP to all of these Chelsea games, man. Fuck off. So annoying. And he's taken his girlfriend with him. Like, why would you not take me? You know? Jeez. Here come PSG. Good chance. Opening time. It's Vitinha, or was that's fucking cooler? What's his fucking name? Clavicles? I don't know. Clitoris? Something like that. You don't sound bitter at all, man. They've only been together a couple of months. I've known him for 3 years, for fuck's sake. It's ridiculous. The work I've put in for that man, and he couldn't give me one fucking game. You know, fly me out, wine and dine. For all the work I've done, I think it's a fair trade. You reckon them reaction channels have helped your subs? Probably not at all, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. I've started posting my reaction clips on here as shorts, and I've started doing them again on TikTok, but as like individual reactions rather than a highlight package. I've started doing them as like the individual goals. Well over 130,000 views on the 2 videos yesterday. So happy days on TikTok, that is. I thought my TikTok page had died completely, but it seems as though, as long as they're watch-along highlights, it's free money, baby. It's just it's a cheat code I've got. My watch-along highlights always bang. Always bang. You reckon I've got a 50k stream next season for sure? I mean, whoa! It's a great chance. Good save. I used to get 30, 40k streams all the time with Chelsea Fan TV, and now it's, you know, we're building back up. We're building back up. You know, we had a 20k stream on the other day with Benfica. For obvious reasons. It was obviously a bit of a weird game. But the potential's still there, you know? Hakimi, great chance, and it's... Oh, what a save! Thibaut Courtois with arguably the save of the tournament, and now the counter-attack is on for Real Madrid. It's end-to-end stuff. It's a great pass. It's Mbappe. Let me close the window. What a fucking... what a start. Yeah, Champions League final will probably be quite a big one if we get there. When we get there, sorry, should I say. Here's Vinny Jr. Crossed in. Mbappe. Cheeky flip. Flick, rather. Yeah, the Tunis game was big. Not massive. I mean, it's like 10. I think it was like 8K, but it was weird. I think it was mostly Tunis fans like tuning in to see if I was showing the game, which, again, that's one thing I won't miss is people asking me where the game is. I know you guys talk, you guys laugh and joke about it, which is fine. I get it. The Sunderland Coventry game, yeah, I know that's a weird one, isn't it? Wimbledon stream got 40k. Yeah, that's because the game wasn't on TV. Like, anywhere. Oh, it's a mistake! Oh, it's 1-0! Goal! It's been given. It's a right mix-up. Courtois, who had arguably the save of the tournament, has made a massive error there. Nearly gave away a penalty. If they hadn't scored there, the penalty would have been given. And then poked away 6 minutes on the clock. PSG 1, Real Madrid 0. And it's Antonio Rudiger and Courtois, both former Chelsea players, which have caused the balls up. 1-0. 1-0. I don't think Rudiger was involved at all there. No, that's a great tackle. Oh, no. It was the keeper, actually, yeah. Well, we knew that. It's the first time Real Madrid have been behind in this tournament. And it's come within 6 minutes. It's an absolute cock-up in defence. Here's Mbappe. Played down the wing. It's Vinny Jr. On the right. Crossed in. Great chance. 6-yard box. All the way through. It's going to be a goal kick. Their kit is sexy this season, man. Goodness me. Chelsea Fan TV, they don't do... It's funnily enough, I was actually looking. I was looking to see the last time they streamed, and it was a fucking while ago. I always think, like, channels like that, they need a watch-along. They need a watch-along. And I know they've got their, like, fan cams and stuff and podcasts. They've got, like, 7 podcasts. Oh, it's a mistake again! Dembele! It's 2! It's Rudiger again! It's PSG in the final! It's PSG in the final! Oh my fucking God! What a nightmare of a game! 8 minutes played. Rudiger. So it's Courtois with the first balls up. It's Rudiger with the second. It's a Chelsea nightmare. Is this a foreshadowing of what's to come? He's completely missed the ball. Oh, God. Goodness me. Wow, we were. 35th goal for Dembele. He's on fire, isn't he? Everyone that knows football knows that Dembele is, and always has been, a fucking baller, by the way. Obviously, massively injury prone and has had, like, real stints of, like, bad form, but fucking hell, he's such a fucking class player, isn't he? We're going to get absolutely fucked, by the way. Well, I will say, we haven't shown much of this tournament. Like, there's been moments where we've slipped and, like, I don't know, Sanchez has been a bit dicey and I don't know, there's been bits and bobs, you know what I mean? But I don't know. You just can't make mistakes against this PSG side because right now they're in shit-hot form and they will make you pay. That's never a foul. That's never a foul. Never a foul. Xavi Alonso having a hard time so far. Jeezy peeps. Free kick, PSG. Very good position. Yeah, I'll be getting drunk as well. Farmer Matt, you won't be alone, my son. I'm going to be barbecuing all day. Going to do a low and slow. Slow cook on the barbecue. A little smoke. Maybe some cherry wood. Possibly hickory. I don't know. Have a little pre-game sesh. And I'll probably be absolutely battered before before the game's even started. So Real Madrid have a job on their hands. What a game this is going to be if Real Madrid come back. Mbappe dispossessed and then fouls. I mean, surely that's a yellow card. Hammered watch along? I mean, maybe not hammered. What's your go-to for a drink? Notoriously, it is San Miguel on the streams. I'm partial to a Brewdog IPA, but these days they're just a bit shit. I don't know what they've done to them, but the Punk IPAs used to be fairly solid. Whatever you think of Brewdog as a company, you know, very Tory. The owners, anyway. But it is good. It is good. But, I mean, Smokey Joe saying new improved recipe. I don't know if you're actually saying that from what you know or if that's just a joke. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was true. There's something different. It tastes fucking proper metallic. Which I know some IPAs can taste a bit metallic, but it never used to this one. It was just very sort of citrusy, which I like. But Could be a few neck oils. I'm thinking like little beers. I don't want to be drinking big old fucking pint cans for the game. That said, I probably will. I don't know. I'll get maybe a crate of IPA or something. I mean, you are a farmer, so, you know, the cider is not that much of a surprise, I must say. Half time for this game. Are we thinking Chelsea quiz? Anyone? Who's up for a Chelsea quiz? Or a couple of quizzes? Do we do a big one? Do we try and do a big one? I was also thinking, crossed in, Rudiger's going to fucking... Oh, shit! Rudiger's... what the fuck is he doing? He just drop-kicked someone. Chelsea cahoots. I was thinking, I mean, during this next month when there's no watch-alongs, surely I've got to do a Chelsea quiz. 1 or 2 Chelsea quiz streams, like full-on streams, yeah? Surely. Can a quiz night become a regular thing next season? I mean, next season, do we do like... I'm thinking Thursday night because we're not playing Thursday nights. So the only people that are playing are Europa and Conference. So if you're watching that over a Chelsea quiz, then I question your loyalty to me. I must be honest with you. Every 2 weeks throughout the season? Are we thinking Thursday night? I would do Friday, but come on, it's fucking Friday. I love you all, but come on, it's a bit out of order on the missus to do a piss up quiz night on a Friday with you guys instead of spending time with her on the weekend. Do you know what I mean? So, plus as well, more often than not, the plan is Friday night football, Saturday, Sunday, and sometimes Monday. I'm going to be streaming every single match day, pretty much. If there any day that there is a big match on, or not big, it's not always got to be big, but it's got to be top 4 related. Does that make sense? Like Friday night, say it's like Newcastle versus Man United, or Newcastle versus Villa, or Newcastle. I mean, it doesn't have to be Newcastle, but do you know what I mean? Top 4 watch starts January. No, it starts from Friday, the first game. Top 4 watch is just what we call watching other Premier League games, pretty much. And then it becomes properly top 4 watch when it's, you know, the full-on race. Villa versus Brighton, yeah, for sure. It's just, if a game clashes with Chelsea, then obviously I'll choose Chelsea because that's the whole point. But Friday, if there's a good one on Friday, I'll do that. I'm basically going to join on the old fucking Mark Goldbridge wave, to be fair. But I do want to do games that he's not going to be doing. I don't just want to do the games everyone's doing. I want to do the ones sometimes where no one's doing it. Or, do you know what I mean? Yeah, Newcastle Sunderland, that'll be a good one. But I just want to do as many watch-alongs this season as possible. Do you know what I'm saying? Get the old subscribers up, get the old views up. Just full on go for it, you know? I don't want to see your face in playback ever again, mate. It's very unlikely. With the schedule I've got planned for the new season, I fucking doubt I'll be there, honestly. Me and Alex barely talk anymore as it is. All I do is send him thumbnails and that's it. I haven't had a chat with him in so long. He's so busy doing, you know, well, he's obviously traveling a lot with the World Cup at the moment, but I mean, even before then, I haven't had a proper chat with him for months, to be fair. Even though that's a bit shit. Spying on top 4. What about if you get invited to go on that channel again? What channel? What Chelsea fan TV? I'm not. I can absolutely guarantee you I am working solely on this channel next season. It's what you win for the quiz. We'll make a list. We'll make a winners list. I can't trust you guys not to cheat, though. That's the thing. Otherwise, I do proper prizes, but I can't. I can't trust any of you. I can't trust any of you not to cheat, is what I'm saying. Here comes PSG. Pitch side. I'd go on pitch side again. I sent Lewis some fucking absolute rambly drunk message the other day. I was battered. And he's selling these hats. It's nothing embarrassing, but I woke up the next day. I was like, what the fuck? What was I texting Lewis? And it was, it's like, hello, mate. I've just to say, I've bought your hat. I can't wait to see what it's like. And I look stupid in hats. Here's Vinicius Jr. Tackled really well. And I was just saying, like, congrats on getting the hats done, and I hope you're doing well, and I hope the business venture goes well and all this sort of stuff. But I was absolutely rambling, and I was like, man, I'll leave it there. Like 20 messages in. Joey Knight Football, do you talk to him? I've never spoken to him in my life. He seems like a nice bloke, though. I'd go on his podcast if he had me on. I doubt he would. I don't know. Don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Chelsea lot, no one wants to know me at all. So they're a weird old bunch, aren't they? I'm up for anything. I don't know if I seem like really unapproachable from these people, or if I just no one likes me. Yeah, Zach and I have spoken. We went on pitch side together for the Newcastle Bournemouth game, I think. And he was like the co-host with me. And we follow each other on socials and everything. I had his number for the longest time because Alex did like a podcast with him, or had him on for an episode. And we were speaking. I was like, I've got your number, by the way. And he's like, okay. He's like, yeah, all right then, okay. And then I explained it. He was like, oh, yeah, that sounds a lot less weird now you say it. But it was just the way I was just like, I've got your number, by the way. And he was like, oh, yeah. Sort of like, what a weird way to introduce yourself. But no, Zach's class. I like Zach a lot. Bit harsh on himself. I don't know. I'm not someone who, like, I don't want to say beg. Like, I've been asked on other shows as well that there's a United fan who it's just never worked out because the timings and stuff. He goes live at like 1 PM on a weekday, and I work. I'm not saying that in like a rude way, being like, some of us work, but I work a 9 to 5 for Christ's sake. His name is Kaz Central. Man United fan. He does like a podcast, and he's invited me on quite a few times. Well, twice, 2 or 3 times, and it's just never worked out. But it's only people who aren't Chelsea fans or Chelsea channels that ask me to collaborate with them. It's never anyone who's actually Chelsea. It's strange. It is strange. I don't know. I feel like I give off a good vibe. Do you know? Do I give off a good vibe? I don't know. I'm not like. Yeah, I've spoken to Matisse a few times. Matisse used to be Alex Goldberg's like right-hand man, and then he left to obviously do like DR Sports and his own channel and everything. So that's where I came in. PSG are in again. This for 3! And it's in. Jesus Christ. I'm scared. Consider me frightened. Listen, I'm not expecting Chelsea to win. I'm not expecting Chelsea to win. But this has me shaking in my boots. I am a little scared. Harry's like Big John from In-Betweeners. Someone said I'm Big John from the In-Betweeners. Fucking, I think it was Tom on Pitchside was like, we were talking about what everyone reminds each other of. And, oh, yeah, because he said, you're like Big John. And I said, what? The bloke who... Bosh! That guy. The guy who does the Chinese reviews and all that. And they all looked at each other like... This guy's a fucking idiot. It got a good laugh. It did get a good laugh, but it was a bit of like, this guy's funny, but also this guy seems a bit retarded. And not in the good way either. So, you know. I mean, I got invited on another 2 times, so it's... No, they did. They meant Big John from the In-Betweeners, but they said Big John, and I was like, oh, what, from TikTok, the Bosh guy, and then that was just like, there was a silence for like 3 seconds where they're like, what? And then they all just started pissing themselves laughing. And I was proud of myself to making them laugh that much, but it was a bit much after a while. You know, they just didn't stop laughing. But yeah, Matisse is class. We did one of Alex's streams a little while ago, where we were all picking our like Chelsea 11s, all-time Chelsea 11s, and it was me. It was the weirdest link up. I don't know. You say I make it awkward, but I'm like, I feel like I do well in that sort of environment. I'm the kind of person who makes things really awkward, but like funny awkward, I guess. But I don't know. I think, yeah, like Phoebe says, I think that's what they said. They were like, you're a fucking weirdo, but it is quite funny. And then even after the cameras went off, they were like, what the fuck was that? And I was like, I don't know. Because I just be fucking around. And I started banging on about chips and being like chippy chips. And like, no, not chippy chips aren't fish and chips. And then I just carried on going. And then me and Tom were having a fucking argument over like what chippy chips were. And I was like, chippy chips are a chip shop, not a fish and chip shop. And he was like, it's the same fucking thing. And I was like, I'm sorry. And I remember him vividly saying, like, are you a real person? And I was like, yeah, I think so. So there must be a reason they've had me on 3 times. And every time I came back, they were like, you know, most people don't make it. Like the average person doesn't come on this much. Haven't heard since the last time, I do say. I must say, it's been a while since I've been on. Yellow card for Real Madrid's Tchouaméni. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Matisse, it was Alex, me, Neil Robertson, the snooker player, world champion, Louis Beneventi, who's like an OG Chelsea YouTuber. Most of you, if you have watched Chelsea YouTuber enough, you'll know who he is. Outrageous laugh. He used to be one of the first people to start Chelsea Fan TV, I think, with like Rory Jennings. I think Chelsea Fan TV originally was Sammy, Rory Jennings, and Louis Beneventi. I could be wrong. But Rory Jennings was definitely one of the first starters, and it was Sophie, whatever her name was. But yeah, it was him and then Matisse as well. And I think me and Matisse started like arguing between ourselves, but in like a proper flirty way. I don't know how else to describe it, but it seemed like he was flirting with me. I don't know how else to describe it. Sophie Rose, that's the one. Hey, what she gets up to in her extracurriculars these days is up to her, you know. 3-0, man. Quite the lineup. What a weird lineup, though. Jesus. They looked at Harry like the meme of the little girl in the back of the car, and she just... I know exactly the one you're talking about. Chippy chips are from a chippy... Yeah, I know. That's what I said. But then they're all like, no, chippy chips are from a fish and chip shop. And I was like, no, it's a chip shop. Like my description of a chip shop, somewhere that sells like chicken, nuggets, you know, wings, all that sort of stuff. A chicken shop is what I would describe as a chippy. But then they were like, no, it's a fish and chip shop. It's obviously a chippy. And I was like, I don't know. I'm not so sure. And then I left and I was like, yeah, it kind of does make sense. So, you may be awkward, but that's just you. Harry's universally over with the people. Yeah, well, other than like, I don't know, some rival fans absolutely love me. Coventry fans, obviously not rivals, but they fucking love me, you know? TikTok's a weird place. Some people absolutely love me. Others fucking hate me so much. So much. It's people specifically that are like, his reactions are so over the top. This is so not authentic and everything. And I'm just like, you've clearly watched like this one TikTok and think, he's very passionate. He must not be a real fucking football fan. He's clearly acting. You can go back as fucking far as 5 years ago and you'll see I've not changed at all. If anything, I'm more tame now. If anything, I've calmed it down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You do half ramble on sometimes, but it's entertaining. I go off on me little tangents, I do. I've always been known to do that. What do you say? I'm like Harry from the Sidemen. I think it's a Harry thing, honestly. Sophie Rose wasn't on that show with Alex and I and everyone else. In reaction videos, you're known as the clock guy. Mate, honestly, it's surprising how many people... There's like a few videos on TikTok of my like Fulham reaction to when George and Neto's goals were scored. I think it's specifically Neto's goal, which is it's blown up as like people keep like marketing me as the Chelsea like commentator and like, oh, Chelsea commentator swears, but it's just me. And obviously you can't see me because they've just got the goal. And there's so many comments from people who don't even follow me on TikTok. And I'll go through the comments whenever I see the video come up. And they're like, oh, it's the clock guy. Oh, it's Potter clock guy. And I'm just like, fuck me. I'm so I'm so known for just that clock. It's it's ridiculous. It's so weird that like, I don't know, just walking down the street, and the most likely, if someone recognized me, they would be like, it's fucking Potter clock, baby. Yeah, or the Chelsea fan. It is weird. It is weird. The guy at the pub and the train. Mate, there's someone in my local who knows me just from the TikToks. And every time I go in, he's just like, mate, you still doing the... oh, no, he didn't even ask if I still do it. Or like, at this point, we're like chums. Do you know what I mean? We're like chummy. We're not friends, but we've spoken like at least 12 12 to 15 times, I'd say. But it started off with like him coming up behind me and being like, "Are you the Potch O'Clock guy?" And I was like, "What the fuck?" Because he was the first person to ever recognize me. And it was literally in my local, like my pub that's 5 minutes from my house. The first person to ever recognize me was someone who goes to my local, and I've never spoken to him in life. And then I just couldn't go in there anymore without him fucking speaking to me. So lovely bloke though, really nice bloke. The Sunderland fan were giving you a hard time. Oh mate, honestly, they're weirdos. Keep acting like I'm a Coventry fan, for fuck's sake. I've sacked off the Coventry streams next season. Might do a couple here and there, but like, I don't know. It just seems like a lot of extra work on top of all the other work I'm doing. Imagine if he followed you home and waited for a live stream and he stands outside your house going 10 o'clock. It's very likely. I'm fairly sure he lives like down the road. It's weird. Could be watching you now. I doubt it. He's very much mentioned about the TikTok, but we spoke about this before. But I've been recognized way too many times for what I should be. Do you know what I mean? The train conductor. I was going to Pitchside the third time, and the ticket bloke going down the train, and I'm just pulling into Victoria, between Clapham and Victoria, and he's gone through and checked my ticket, and he's gone, and I'm like, okay. And then he goes, checks everyone else, and he comes back and he goes, "It is you." And I'm like, oh God. Is this someone from school? Or like, I was like, "Oh, do we know each other?" And he's like, "Nah." Here he comes again. And he comes and he just sits. I'm at the table and he just sits right in front of me and he goes, "Right, so," and before, he didn't even ask me if I was actually me. Like, he was just like, "It's you." And I'm like, "I guess." And he says, first thing he says after that was, "How the fuck did you get into YouTube?" And I was like, "Oh." Because he was like, "You do the clock and everything, don't you?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, that's me." Sometimes I'm not awkward with that at all, but then there's been other times where I'm like, "Oh, fuck me, I can't be asked for this." And I make it sound like it happens all the time. It just does happen way more than you'd think. And I just, sometimes I know how to handle it, and other times it is sort of like, "Oh, fucking leave me alone, please." Should start a clock company at this rate, mate. I should have come up with my own clocks. It just takes so much work. Do you know what I mean? Harry Big Bollocks, mate. I'm not trying to brag, but I'm a bit of a big deal. You know? I'm a bit of a big deal. No, I don't mean like I'm gonna nut you. I mean like, sometimes it's taken me off guard where I'm like, I'm just not ready for it, and I have to proper compose myself, because otherwise I start like getting a little bit like, yeah, it's me. Little bit like when you're doing a presentation in school and you can't catch your breath, you know? One of those ones. I'm not going to tell you to fuck off. PSG looked very, very clean through there, and they've blown it back. Yeah, Luke, I don't know. I think it's I don't know if it's more awkward or if it's I don't know. I'm not an awkward person. Like, genuinely speaking, I'm not an awkward person at all. But there's been some instances where I'm just like, "Oh God." Like I'm having beers with the missus, or I'm out with a mate. The worst is when I'm out with a mate and someone recognized me and it seems like it's set up. Like my best mate, one of my best mates, he came from Mexico, and I took him out to the pubs, and I got recognized in 2 pubs. The local one, and then we went further down into town, and the first pub after that we went in, and in the doorway I walked in, someone having a fag was like, "Hey, there he is!" I was like, "What?" And then my mate's just like, "What the fuck is going on? Like, you've paid people, haven't you?" And I'm like, I fucking swear to God, I don't know any of these people. But he couldn't believe that anyone would even remotely fucking care who I was. It's not annoying. It's just, I don't know. I'd rather it happen than if it didn't. You know what I mean? I'm grateful that it happens. It's weird. Like my local town, like my town that I live in, is the place I've been recognized the most. Like, outside of my town, I've probably been recognized by the ticket bloke. And that's it. I think. Maybe once in Croydon? I don't know. But I've been recognized well over 10 times in my town by, like, different people. It's a fucking weird thing. Like, of all places. But then I do live quite close to Cobham, so it's quite a Chelsea-heavy town that I live in. So even if you went to central London, you wouldn't really get recognised. Well, probably not. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Well, someone recognised me on holiday once. That was the one of the first times was in Crete. The first time I went to Crete with the missus, the pre-season before the byline season, someone recognised me in the lobby there. Which was that was by far the weirdest one. And then someone this year recognized me as well. The issue is I kind of instigate it sometimes because if I'm with the missus or if I'm anywhere, if I see someone wearing a Chelsea shirt, I just sort of not stare, but I'm just like, I'll just kind of be like, hello. I won't say hello, but like I won't avoid eye contact. Do you know what I mean? I won't look away. If I see someone with a Chelsea shirt, I'll deliberately sort of like look. And if they recognize me, they recognize me. But I will say the times that I have been recognized, it's always thing. But in the hotel we were in this year, was a really funny one. Or it was just like a really brief one. We're in the main bar of the hotel, but there's like there's like a walkway down, and then it's the beach afterwards, or like the view of the sea. And this bloke's walking down, and he's wearing a Chelsea shirt. And there's like a glass barricade thing or balustrade or what the fuck it's called. I don't know. And I just know in my head, I'm just like, I bet he knows me. I just have a feeling. And he's walking with his missus and I just stare at him. And you know when someone does recognize you, if it's a mate or whatever, from a distance, they're like, it was like that kind of thing. And I just keep staring at him, just going like that. And he's looking at me as if to say, like, what the fuck is this guy staring at me? Because he didn't recognize me at first. And and then it clicks. You can clearly see it clicks. And he's like, and I'm like, and then we bumped into each other at the bar later that night, and he was like, "It's you, isn't it?" And I was like, "Yeah." So I'm like, hello. I'm like, sorry for staring at you. And he was like, I was wondering why you were fucking staring at me. I thought we had a problem. I was like, nah. I was. I just knew. There's certain people I just know for sure. Like, people are, if you're a Chelsea fan and you're on TikTok, chances are you've seen me at some point. It's only TikTok. No one knows me from YouTube at all. They always say TikTok every fucking time. Like, without fail. It's never been it. Apart from the train conductor, that was it. You get all these TikTok influencers, and then there's Harry the Clock guy. Yeah. Oh, they all take themselves so seriously. Do you know what I mean? Like, I laugh at the whole situation of it ever getting recognized, because who the fuck am I? Do you know what I mean? It's so dumb. It's so stupid. I scream whatever o'clock and people recognize me for that. That's like my whole life's work. My whole life's work is being known as the clock guy, which isn't even something I came up with, you know? It is in terms of Chelsea, but I got inspiration from What Culture Wrestling. I think I've told you this story before. I've repeated myself so many times. Plenty of times. There you go. From humble to big head, the story of Harry. I'll always be humble. Don't worry. I think there are some people who take themselves way too fucking seriously on TikTok and YouTube and that, and it could never be me. It just could never be me. Corner ball. Shout out what Culture Wrestling, man. The old days of the Adam Pacitti and Adam Blompier. Fucking what a memory, eh? What a memory. The bald guy, Steve, I think. He's a wrestler now. It's not Steve. Can't remember. Not Steve Austin. But then it was, I think his name was Rory. It might not be Rory. It's John O'Clock. King Ross was his name. King Ross. He'd do a compilation of JBL moments and say, it's John O'Clock. And that's where it's Potch O'Clock has come from, you know? I'm not that original, after all. Oh, the sun has gone in massively. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh. No, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that at all. Oh, God, what's happened? The timer's gone. Oh! Courtois challenged. And there goes the half-time whistle. Courtois is now hurt. It's Chico time. Yeah, what a first half, eh? We'll get into the quiz in just a second. Whilst I upload one of my reactions. Thank you very much, Reese. On the ball. Do appreciate it. Which one is this? Right. What type of quiz are we thinking, boys and girls? What type of? Obviously Chelsea, but have we got any preferences for like theme? Saw that weird noise video. Oh. Oh. Who them two blokes on TikTok, Dan, who sit on the sofa doing reactions? Not a clue. Walker Blues. Who's that? Hang on, I just want to check. How long is that? Every Chelsea signing in the blue coat era. That could be a good one. They always pop up after every game. Would I know who these people are? We need reaction. Ty from Arsenal getting rattled by Harry. I could rattle him so much. The thing is, he'd rattle me more. He'd rattle me more. He'd piss me right off. There's something about him, man. He just... he gets on my tits. Something rotten. The thing is, I believe everything that he says is what he believes to be true. The delusion would get you so mad. It would. I just, oh man, there's so many things about him that, like, he seems like a really nice guy. Proper Chelsea. Proper supporter. Like, he goes to all the women's games. He goes to all the men's games. He's like a proper Arsenal fan. But he's so delusional, man. He's so delusional. Or it's not delusion. It's just pure unadulterated bias. Like, it's just unbelievable bias. You know, I just can't be doing with it. Like, anyone who's so blindly supporting their club through any, like, no matter what, I can't talk to you if you can't form an opinion that isn't just biased beyond belief. Do you know what I mean? So we've got Chelsea's current 11. Let me try and get this up on the screen. Hang on. There we go. Have a little look through there. Thank you very much, Reese, by the way. That's now up on TikTok. But there's a lot. There's a lot of quizzes here. You can see the purple ones are the ones we've done, obviously. I'm honestly scared of PSG in the final. Transfer record. Let's see who they've put in their all-time 11. Where's that? One Chelsea player by nation. Go on then. England. Mount. France. Kante. Spain. Alonso. Willian. Jorginho. Ferreira. Moreles. For fucking hell. Neto, there we go. That's a much easier one. I got it. Deco, yeah, that would have been easy too. Van Ginkel. I don't know why Van Ginkel was the first one I came up with. Clark. Schürrle. Hazard. Christensen. Fernandez. Ireland. Duff. Wales. Hughes. Serbia. Ivanovic. Nigeria. Mikel. Ivory Coast. Drogba. Senegal. Mendy. Norway. Flo. Russia. Scroll down. Oh, sorry. Russia. Zhirkov. Oh! Czechia. Czech. There you go. Czechia, for fuck's sake. It's Czech Republic, for Christ's sake. And then Mudryk. Whoa! There we go. Fucking hell. Absolutely smashed that. That was insane. I got stuck on Czechia because I don't know why they call it that. It's not a fucking thing, is it? I mean, it is, but it's not. Top Chelsea starting 11. Top 10 starting Chelsea 11. Oh my God, this could be good. Oh, it's so big. Okay, so we've got... Oh man, this is so big. We've got 2004-5, 2016-17, 5-6, 14-15, 9-10, 7-8, 8-9, 6-7, 13-14, and 03-04. Wow. This is a big one. But it's doable. A lot of these teams are going to be the same players, aren't they? Let's go. Off to cheat. Terrible start. Cahill, Hazard, Drogba, Malouda, Kalu, Anelka, Balak, Cole, Gallas, Courtois, Matic, Fabregas, Willian, Pedro, Alex, no, not Deco, Carvalho, Ferreira, Sidwell. He's not going to be there, is he? Costa, that's a good one. Torres, Bosingwa. No, not Boswinga. Bosingwa. Czech, obviously. Italian goalkeeper, De Hoy. Oh, it's Cudicini, for fuck's sake. Cudicini. There we go. Joe Cole. I think both Coles are already up there, no? Joe Cole and Ashley Cole are both there. Kante, Ivanovic. 10.5 minutes to go. We are fucking blazing through this. Mikel, Lampard, for Christ's sake. Who's the 07-08 Brazilian defender there? Moses, Essien. French midfielder. We've done Alex. We've done Alex. Belletti. Oh, what a shout. Fucking hell. Brilliant. Louise. French midfielder. Shevchenko. Shevchenko is on there. Yeah, sorry. I didn't see the flag there. As Piliqueta. 16, 17. 16, 17. Alonso. Duh. Robin. We've done Fabregas. Oscar's there. Good Johnson. Hasselbank probably is on there. There you go. Duff. French midfielder. Fuck. Makalele. Fucking hell. Oh my God. Why was I struggling so much with that? Flo? Danish. Oh, Gronkia. How do you spell Wright Phillips? Wright Phillips isn't on there. Del Horno? Whoa! Good shout. Brazilian midfielder, 2013-14 we still need, by the way. Here. We've done Willian. Oscar Ramirez, that's the one. English defender alongside Terry. We've done Ferreira. Mutu? Oh my God! No one said Mutu, I don't think. Cahill's already on there. Danish forward. Bridge. Not Jody Morris. Ferrer. Albert Ferrer? Is that not... Is Crespo on there? Crespo's not on there. Scott Parker, you're right. Who's the Dane? Who's the Dane? Tiago, that's a good shout. Two more. We've got it's this 2003, 2004. Don't cheat. No cheating. Robin. Gronkia. Yeah. I said Gronkia. I just didn't know how to spell it. Jasper Gronkia. One of my favorite players as a very young boy, I must say. My dad hated him. We've got 6.5 minutes to figure out who this Danish Melchiorts. There you go. Mario Melchior. Fucking hell. It's hard under pressure, isn't it? With the times. Fucking look at that. Whoa! I wonder what I wish you could tell us, like, 5.5% of test takers also scored for 5.5%. We're in the top 5%. You were saying Danish. He is Danish. It's the Danish flag. It looks like the second half is about to commence. So we're going to have to scoot back. Mario Melchior's Dutch. I know that. They didn't have 50 people helping. Well, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. We are about to start for the second half. It's 3-0 at the half. Bada bing. Random conversation time. Could be on the cards. What was for dinner? Nando's burger. Homemade Nando's burger. Very fucking good. The missus makes a mean one. Like one where you're like, fuck, why would you ever order it? Ever. Why would you ever... You just have it... Have one of hers and you just would never trust Nando's to make a good one. Honestly. So good. I think the hottest one you can get... It's not extra hot, but it's like hot, I suppose. I hate PSG's kickoff. It's so shit. It's so frustrating. They've literally just kicked it straight out. No score sheet. There we go. 31. 36. Valverde. Very strange kickoff. They try and kick it into the corner, don't they? So that you they put you under pressure, but oh my word. What a pass. Desiree Doué picks it up. Down the right. Fouled, it looks like, off the ball. Hakimi. Vitinha. They're making Real Madrid like a bunch of fucking bums. I'm so not looking forward to it. I can't be arsed. I cannot be bothered for this final that's coming up, man. I just cannot. Can anyone genuinely be bothered for this? We're just going to get absolutely bummed. Oh my God, it's 4. It's offside. Ba-da-ba. Yeah, it doesn't count. It does not count. What's his name? Carver, I suppose, is it not? Carver, Cluvers, Carver, fucking whatever it is. Doué with the cross. Smashes it in. We can win. I mean, Real Madrid just might be a bunch of bums. Do you know what I mean? That might just be what it is. Real Madrid are in, though. That said, terrible pass. And again, their number 30 is shit. And I feel like they've been gassing him up. Is that Garcia? Who's their number 30? 20. 30? Number 20? It's 20, isn't it? He's been shit. Garcia, their number 20, he's been fucking wank. I've seen so much hype behind him this tournament. Absolutely none for Pedro Neto, might I add. Gonzalo Garcia is 20. Fran Garcia is 20. Oh. Well, it was number 30 then that I saw. Why do they have two Garcias, for fuck's sake? Stupid. Luka Modric getting warmed up. He won player of the match last game. Yeah, but Esteval got player of the match every game that he's played. And it's because it's a fan-based thing, isn't it? We need Caicedo. Caicedo update. Is there a Caicedo update at all? I don't know, man. Our defense has been pretty good this tournament for the most part. Like, Tosin's been solid. I'd honestly start Tosin and Chalobah, you know. I know Chalobah. I know Colwell's going to immediately play. Like, he's going to start. But I don't know. I don't know, man. Doesn't look like there's been any significant update other than obviously the post that he did saying see you on Sunday, but that could be all smoke and mirrors. PSG give it or win it back once again. Real Madrid give it away. Glenn, how's it going, mate? I hope you're recovering well. It's been a couple of weeks, I think, since we last spoke. I hope Chelsea getting through to the final has perked you up a little bit. 4 likes away from 50 on the stream. Please do smash that like button. Subscribe. Joao or Delap in the final. It's got to be Joao, isn't it? Joao. Chance here, blazed over the bar by Mbappe, has been wank. Mbappe, I want to see his... So, he scored 44 goals this season. Gyökeres career. No, what did he score? 44 goals this season. Yeah, 44 goals in all competitions last season. Gyökeres scored 54, but for some fucking weird reason, because he's in the top 5 leagues, some of the goals that Mbappe scored count for double or something, which means he's the top scorer in the world. But he's not really. It's really fucking strange. How do you attach them little clip videos to your tweets, not the GIF? What? They halve Gyökeres' league goals. Oh, Gyökeres' goals count as half. That's so fucking stupid. A goal is a goal. Luke, what do you mean? The video and reaction, I think he means. I sent you what I mean. I think that's just a video, mate. It's just a really short one, so it doesn't really count as like a full video. It's specifically like two seconds long. Because it's got audio. It's just 2 seconds, so it just doesn't have a scrubber on it, like the little time thing on it. At least that's what I think. I'm not sure. Will Lavia and Fofana be back for the start of the season? It's unlikely. It's very unlikely. Is John Cena still following you? Of course he's still following me. The goats. The goats. Man, this game is not even remotely close. It has me worried, I will say, but it's like on the day in the final, you never know. You know? Just wondering where you find things like that, because I wanted to get the clip of the old woman over the lawnmower saying, "Shut up, you," and attach it to a tweet of mine. Attach it to a tweet. Have you never just posted a video before? Is that what you mean? It's just, you just got to trim it so it's really short. I'm struggling to understand what it is, because it just is a video. That's all it is. Cover. I will say, if it's 4-0, I might call it early. Because they're not coming back. I'd argue they're not coming back at this point. And we could all probably get a bit more of our evenings if there's no way Real Madrid are fucking coming back from this. They're just not. Let's be real. But where from? I only have videos of what I take. Do you screen record it, mate? Do you not screen record on your iPhone? Or are you a Android? Hakimi, back post. Cleared away. Imagine we beat them. We'll be so annoying telling everyone how we beat the PSG that made Real Madrid and Inter look like kids, and also won the Champions League, by the way. PSG have the chance to go on a fucking outrageous run, though. Champions League, Club World Cup, and Super Cup against Tottenham. Virtually a guarantee. Sextuple? Is that what it would be? Jesus Christ. Are you a pair of ears? Thank you very much. Reese, mate, thank you very much, mate. These are class. Who scored the third goal? Was it Duet? Ruiz. A well-oiled machine already, mate. A well-oiled machine. FIFA Club World Cup. Sorry, I'm just uploading my reaction to these goals. Football video. There we go, mate. That's how it's done. $30 to go. Does anyone have Real Madrid making a comeback here? Again, this is not the Real Madrid of old. 467 passes for PSG, 168 for Real Madrid. This PSG side are unreal, and this Real Madrid side are fucking wank. Is Bellingham playing? Vinicius. I'm hoping they don't score. Oh, call for a penalty. Thing is, if I end too early, there could be a massive comeback. Here we go. It's the chance. It's a great tackle. And Real Madrid, 3v1, not in Vinicius' favour. Yes, Sunday is going to be an issue. I need to look up the odds. FIFA Club World Cup. Outright. Real Madrid are 100 to 1 to win the title. Chelsea at 3.3 to 1, or 2.3 to 1 rather. PSG are pretty much guaranteed to win it, according to the bookies. Bellingham with a chance. He goes for the shot. I think there were passes on there. Back post. Yeah, all we can do is pray for a thunderstorm, and then the game just is called off completely, and it's like it's a tie. It's just a draw. Might stick a tenner on Chelsea. It's one of the few times I never bet on Chelsea. Like it's just not allowed. You just don't bet on your own club. But in this instance, the chances are we're going to lose anyway. So if we won, it would be even better because you've won money as well. The only I would only say is if you bet against Chelsea, don't do that. I could never bet against Chelsea. They're not paying enough to make it even remotely worth it either. Bellingham, Asensio, and Vinicius Jr. all coming off. That's the game over. Militao, I think it was Modric, and who else was it? Never got that for that. Ladies and gentlemen, 50 likes on the stream. It's Santa Claus! Modric coming on. Militao. And Brahim Diaz coming on as well. Modric's last game for Real Madrid. How many games has he played for them? Jesus. Oh, that's such a shame. League games, he's played 394. Like, so close to such a nice round 400. Overall, and even worse, Real Madrid, he's played 596 games for them in all competitive competitions. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 seasons, man. 929 appearances all in his entire career, by the way. Where's he going after this, or is he retiring? Milan. So, I don't know. Is he likely to hit 1,000 games? Has Ronaldo played 1,000 games yet? Surely. 1,062. Jesus! 800 goals exactly he scored. 800 goals on the dot. What are the chances of that we've just seen that, like, as it happened? 800 on the dot. Was that a recent thing that he got? Messi's played 949, which I would say, is that not the exact same as Modric? 949, 929. "17 seasons at Barca. That's fucking insane, isn't it? Modric. Ball gets away from him. Militao looks for the cross. Valverde. Tchouaméni. A lot of possession for Real Madrid at the moment. But it's just it's not going to amount to anything at all. That's just for Club 2. Reece is cooking next season. Mate, I'm already uploading way more than I was because of Reece. It's, give the man a raise. Hey, he'd be happy with what he's getting. I'm only joking, Reece. We'll figure something out. We're trying to figure out the process of what we're going to do all season. Should be good, though. Should have fucking loads of videos. Man, this game's boring suddenly. And it's been boring. If they could score here, there's no way that's offside. Barcola, who I'm fairly sure we've been linked with at times. For those wondering, I know you're not. This is one of the balls in question. This is not the ball. This is Rufus's favourite ball of all the balls he's got. And here's a... This isn't the... It's not that one. But this one in particular... his absolute all-time favourite ball. The boy goes fucking feral for it. He really does. There's no other way to describe it. He's a fiend. Ball fiend. Oh. How bizarre. I'm about 30 seconds ahead of FOTMob, by the way. FOTMob is 70, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I'm 70, 50. So we are just over 25 seconds ahead of FOTMob. Do you take that ball out? I hide it from him sometimes. He knows where we put it, though. I hid it in, there's a wardrobe right here, and I hid it on the top shelf. And we'd completely forgotten about it from like days ago. And he keeps going to it and scratching it and being like, and we're like, what the fuck is he doing? And we looked and I was like, oh my God, he fucking knows where it is. Here we go. Looking for 4. Could be a corner. I think it's a goal kick. Man, this is boring. Harry also did a short on it. No, that was all Reese. Rudy, I've done a short, or Reese did a short, but we've posted a short on here on the channel. So after the game, feel free to check it out. You can hear out all the story of Rufus getting himself stuck in a greenhouse, or a planter is apparently what it's called. I got corrected by the missus saying, it's a planter, not a greenhouse. And I was like, oh, sorry. Foul. Carvajal on Barcola. That's outrageous. That's got to be a red card from Carvajal. What the fuck? What's the noise about? It's the noise that Rufus's ball, one of his balls, makes. So when it rolls, it does that that sort of noise, like the tubes that you'd get as a kid. I don't know if you had those in America. Well, they're very popular here. It's that tube thing where you'd lift it, you'd turn it, and it would do that weird, like, that sort of... Well, I've done it so many times now. It goes, ow, ow. How many times am I going to do that this season? We're not even into the new season, and we've already... I mean, that's become one of the fucking... core memories of this channel, is it not? No, don't clip this one. It's what kids on holiday used to piss the fuck out of you when you're on trying to chillax. Headed away. Was it this tournament where the start of the tournament, the audio was like really out of sync, wasn't it? They must have fixed it, clearly. think the LAFC game was super out of sync. That LAFC game seems so long ago now. My God. I mean, it was nearly a month ago, to be fair. Oh. I must say, I'm pooped. I am pooped. Lauren James scored 2. Did it end 3-0 in the end? I think I've been keeping up watching this. Yeah. There's no way they're coming back, is there? There's no chance. If it was 2-0, I could see it. It was 4-0, was it? If it was 2-0, I could see it, but I can't see them making a comeback in this. They've looked shit. Yeah. I think I'll end it there. I've got work early in the morning. Hey, if it ends up being an absolute masterclass of a comeback from Real Madrid, then fair dues. But it's going to be a PSG, isn't it? With that said, thank you very much for watching. Please like the video, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hit the bell notification. PSG in the final, baby. PSG in the final. Vinicius Jr. and Bellingham look fuming, but I'm going to call it there. You know, it's £20 if Real Madrid pull it back. Is that how it works? See you later. Goodbye.